Hello, all of you, my lovely followers here on Just the Cat Network. I'm off again tonight to another beautiful musical theatre experience because I will be reviewing Once the Musical at Milton Keynes Theatre. So keep watching. Mwah. Hello everybody, welcome to my first ever press night of the year, right here at Milton Keynes Theatre, because I am here invited to review and watch Once the Musical. So keep watching and follow me because I'm so excited with this wonderful theatre event, the first theatre event here in Milton Keynes Theatre for the year. See ya! And get ready because I've got some exciting things to share with you. Mwah. Welcome to the Milton Keynes Theatre. This is where the press night of Once is going to happen, and I'm now entering the lovely, lovely venue. Here we go. Here I am at the theatre, the lobby, to do our press night. I've got a lovely friend here, Ed, who had his birthday. Hello, Ed.
Yes, how are you
We're
doing?
going to be watching our... What is it we're going to be watching
Once.
tonight? Once. We're going to be doing our preview, isn't it? And this is the first tour. I'm not sure because you're very good at
I'm
that
not sure,
over
but
me.
apparently there is a 15-minute thing on stage before it starts.
We're gonna be
you're
watching.
more than welcome to film.
Oh well, we're so excited
As
to
I
do
know.
that because I think Ed has got this is our press night tonight. This is our first one for the year, isn't it?
Not mine.
Not yours.
Yeah.
Well, he's always been everywhere. Well, you can also catch Ed with all of his reviews and many things with his other half on the episode. I'll be talking to in a few minutes, but we're looking forward to this one, Once the Musical. Thank you, Ed,
Good
for
things.
sharing your views.
You're
But
very
I'll be asking you later about your views about this because I think you've been to London to watch it.
No, I missed it in London.
You missed it in London,
I
but
missed
never
it.
mind. We'll be
But
sharing
I'm
our
looking
views
forward
when we get to watch it later. Thank you, Ed. We'll catch you
No
later.
problem.
Cheers. Hello, everybody. I've got my lovely friend here, Jasmine, is also a big fan of... Who's your favorite singer in the whole wide world?
David Bowie.
Of course, she's a big fan of that. We always come together to watch all the shows here in Milton Keynes Theatre, but you also go to another theatre that you get to watch Jasmine, right?
I do Waterside Theatre at Aylesbury and I do the Derngate in Northampton as well.
I don't know how she finds time to fit all of that, but she's so lovely. Have you been to see Once the Musical so far?
No, this is the first time I've would have seen this.
So we're so excited because there's a
We are.
15-minute kind of a presentation for us tonight. And let's see if Jasmine and I will approve of our views that we will love this kind of a musical. Are you excited?
I'm very honest, so I'll tell you what I think.
I will tell you, she will tell you during the break when I get to talk to Jasmine about Once the Musical. Lovely to see you again tonight, Jasmine. And we'll tell you more of our reviews later. Catch Jasmine because she is also... Can you please tell them where they can catch your reviews?
It's jasminestorm.com.
See jasminestorm.com and she will be there to tell you about her reviews of all the theatre productions. Thank you, Jasmine. We'll catch you later.
Thank you. Bye.
So here I am. I just got, of course, the press ticket and, of course, our program for Once the Musical right here at Milton Keynes Theatre. But I'm so excited because I'm also going to be having my drink, and one of the ladies here always give us our drinks in here. That's my... You're going to see me quite close to it. I'm going to be asking what drink I'm going to have. They always serve us that one. Wait a minute. Hello.
Hello.
You are in my vlog tonight because you always serve me my drinks, right? Yeah, well, I normally am on my intermittent fasting, so I'll just have maybe water. I'm quite health conscious,
Still
so
sparkling.
I'll try the sparkling tonight. That would be
Sparkling.
lovely. She's so lovely. That's Mary. Mary serves all of us during the press night, and it's so exciting. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you.
It's the first one for the year, isn't it?
No, it's about the second one.
Oh, the second one. I missed the first one, so at least I'm here tonight to do that. Thank you, Mary, for giving me the
Thank you.
info and all the very best. Good evening, everybody. I've got Ian here, who is a theatre lovey. You can catch him on his vlog because he's met so many actors. But before that, Ian, could you please tell them where they can catch your reviews of all the theatre shows you've been and where you're working
Oh my
at the
goodness.
moment?
So you can listen to me every Sunday between 12 and 2 on Backstage on Second City Radio, secondcityradio.net. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as Theatre Lovey, and you see lots of pictures of the people that I meet for the programme and things to talk about.
Yeah, I'm going to do a collaboration when I get to invite him to the studio of Black Cat Radio to interview him as
my
well.
goodness.
But have you been to see this Once the musical?
I saw it originally in London.
Wow, because
Actually.
your other half told me earlier that he missed it and you did.
Yes.
Now, could you please give our audience across the world a little bit of an idea about what the musical is all about?
It's about a beautiful love story between a young musician and an Eastern European, I think she's Romanian from memory, girl that they just meet and they fall in love. And very slowly you see this beautiful relationship develop. She has a little girl to tug on the heartstrings. In fact, I've just been talking to the little girl's grandma.
Wow.
She's making her professional stage debut tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, here at Milton
Amazing.
Keynes. So they're all really excited, but it's just beautiful.
And who was the actor who played the lead role? Can you still remember?
I know he went into EastEnders, and his name I think was Declan, but I can't think of his surname.
Yeah, but if you see, I've been following Ian's theatre lovely adventures, and he's met so many of the big stars, and I envy him a lot because I wanted to be like a fly on the walls when he's invited to
Oh
some.
no,
But-
it's all very private.
yeah, I'd love to be there sometimes just to have a glimpse of those
One
wonderful
day.
moments. But after the show, Ian, I'm going to ask you about your personal view of this touring production because I know you will have something to say about that.
Always.
For now, good luck and let's
Thank you.
enjoy the show
Enjoy.
together. Thank you so much, Ian. Cheers. Mwah. There we go. So here we are. The press is now invited to the press presentation of Once the musical, only for the press for tonight. So I'm so excited. In 15 minutes we are going to be watching something quite special, and really can't wait for that to happen. Oh, it's getting dark in here. Where am I? The close-up of it. My camera is just moving slightly, but. So here we go. How did you think of the production?
It's brilliant. I'm absolutely loving every single bit of it.
You've seen the film version, and what's the difference from the film to the stage production?
It's very similar, to be honest. Yeah, very similar.
And did you find the humor still very effective with regards to the kind of
humour
audience?
and the Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think-
fantastic.
How do you find the music that they use for this musical?
Love the music. Love the music. Foot tapping.
Yeah, I
all
mean,
the
I like.
different instruments.
Yeah, I like a little bit of Irishness to it and the
Yeah.
culture and all that. I think it's very multicultural, isn't it?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
they present it. Is it a Polish love story or where's the
More,
girl?
it is in the Irish. The
Yeah.
Irish.
The Irish side to it is quite really
Yes.
relevant. So are you looking forward to the second half
Yes, I
of the
am.
production?
I
So
am.
there'll be more Irish and more tapping and more dancing.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for sharing your wonderful views. And we always enjoy the theatre here in Milton Keynes Theatre, don't we?
Yes,
All the
we
very
do.
best. Mwah. Until the next one. See you soon. Mwah. Hello, I've got a lovely friend here who's also a vlogger. Could you tell
Hello.
us where you are vlogging and what your...
Hi, I'm Chris Gregg. I vlog on lots of websites in Milton Keynes. I'm absolutely loving it tonight. It's brilliant. It's so much fun. Really good, feel-good musical. It's amazing to see the cast performing all the music live as well. That really makes you feel part of it. You feel like you're on a big night out with all your friends playing the instruments and having a good time. It's great fun.
Is it your first time to see this or have you seen this before?
No, I've never seen. I knew nothing about it. I haven't seen the film. I've never seen the musical. I'm just really getting into it. Really loving it tonight.
I think it was also good because they set the mood when they had that pre-production show where we all had the chance to listen to the Irish music and all that.
Yeah, you come in and they're playing the music as you sit down and just kind of feel like you just walked into a pub and all the music's on and you're kind of ready for a big party.
So, what do you think is going to happen in the second half? What are you expecting to happen?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of a love story, so I'm feeling like there's going to be a little bit of jeopardy, a little bit of angst, and then hopefully a nice resolution at the end. But
Definitely.
I think it's all going a bit too nicely so far, so something's probably going to go wrong.
That's the one we're looking forward to. If there's something to film, oh, we're turning around, but that's fine. But thank you so much. I'll catch you very soon for
Nice to meet
the
you.
production. All the very best. Here we go. I've got another theatre lover here who is an experience in watching theatres and making production. What do you think of tonight's production?
Jazz, I'm loving tonight's production.
You are loving it. What is so special about it that you really like and love about Once the Musical?
I think there's a number of things.
Okay.
I love the fact that it's very different to a lot of other stage
Okay.
musicals.
Of course, I can see that the way they set the stage up is truly magnificent.
Yeah.
They set the mood the moment to get in there, right?
They do.
Okay, yeah.
And it's also kind of more low-key than a lot of musicals.
It's not
there's-
about the glamour, it's not about the beauty of how the stage is presented, but rather it takes you to the culture of the Irishness of it.
It does.
Okay.
And the other thing I really love about it is the fact that all of the cast are so talented.
Yes.
Amazingly talented.
You know what? I saw a certain musical where all the musicians were part of the production. Was it Chess? Where they were playing on stage. But tonight, I wish I can play a musical instrument. I was so envious about the talents presented on stage tonight. That was one of the biggest factors that I love about this musical. Do you think so, Judy?
They are
Yeah.
just stunningly
They
talented.
are.
They are, all of them. They can sing, they can act, they can dance. They
Oh
can
my God,
move.
yeah.
So I think it's a fabulous show. I think it's a show that a lot of people would like. If they haven't heard of it, they don't know it, give it a chance.
Yeah,
It's
especially for
stunning.
me, I've not heard about it. I've seen it before. I think I heard that Ronan Keating played it at the West End, and I really missed it. But tonight, having seen it, I'm so excited that if it was him playing that, would have been the strong Irish accent would really be on that stage. But never mind, it was still a fabulous, fantastic production.
Great company, fantastic show, wonderful night out.
So take your friends with you when you get to watch Once. Where is our lovely picture there? Once the Musical, because it's worth your evening. Thank you so much for your lovely time, and we'll see you in our next set of production. All the very best, and follow us here on Milton Keynes Theatre with lots of love from us. Mwah. Well, I have asked a number of press tonight about their views of Once the Musical, and they've given some mixed reviews. Some people love it, some are just fine with it or okay. But at the moment, it's about what sort of music you like. It's not really the music that we go for and listen, but it's really exciting, and I'm thanking that there's a lot of views presented to you also, that you get a balanced view of how Once the Musical is going to come to you. So have a look, book it, and find out for yourself, because at the moment it's really exciting for most people who live this kind of cultural music, and the Irishness is really one of the factors that makes Once the Musical truly something to be enjoyed. And of course, thank you to Milton Keynes Theatre for inviting us to watch this press night tonight in here at your lovely theatre, and I can't wait for the next one coming very, very soon. So I'm off to the second half of course, Once the Musical, and I'm so excited to share with you the views after I've seen the whole production. And so watch out when I finish watching the whole show, then I can give you my honest review when perhaps I'm at home or in the car. So I'll catch you later. I'm getting back into the theatre now. Cheers! There you go. I just came out of the theatre, and there's a little bit of buzz, a great finish, but I will give you my full review once I get into the car. And it's gonna be quite exciting because it's very different. It's one of those very unpredictable musical that I'm going to discuss with you when I come out in a few moments. See you, because I'm excited to tell you about Once the Musical tour. Cheers! Alan, you've seen the whole production. What did you think about it?
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah,
Yes.
really did. Yeah, it was a
And-
really good show.
And what was very special about it when you've seen it tonight? Because you haven't heard about it.
I
and-
knew nothing about it at all and just thoroughly enjoyed the show. as I say, I think it could have been like an Irish Cayley when we started.
It is like,
but no, it just worked very well.
yeah,
and,
a great finish as well, wasn't it?
It was great finish, and I think it's going to be very popular.
Fantastic.
It'll be sold out this one. Will.
Yeah, thank you so much for your views, and we'll see you next time in our next
Okay.
set of production. All the very best.
Cheers, Jess.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So here I am now in the car. I found the torch to give me light to make my review of Once, the musical. Well, Ernie Almond is driving me, but I can't disturb him because he's concentrating on the road, as it's quite late night now here in Milton Keynes Theatre. Well, one of the finest things about it is the pre-show, wherein we're all invited to see Irish music, Irish dancing. What am I giving the other side of the program? It was fascinating because it set the mood. The opening, the pre-production presentation set us into what is going to be expected for tonight's production. And as it went on, it really got exciting. But you know what? When the whole story started, it kind of started very, very slow, and you just don't know where the story is going to take off. But what impressed me is that it used the talents of those amazing musicians. As I said earlier, I wish I could play a musical instrument. That's one of the things I've never done in my life. I wish my mom and dad had sent me to even just play a piano. I did attempt when I was a young boy, but never really did much about it. And listening, one of the most important part of that production is the a cappella of the entire group. That took my breath away. I think that was the showstopper. How they blended their voices together without any musical instruments to produce the quality of that musicality, the singing, the tones, the blending. That was all amazing, incredible. The stage production was kind of set in a folk style image of old Ireland. It is not glamorous, but it gives you an idea of what folktale is all about, and that's why I loved it. And there is not a particular song that would stick in your head the moment you leave the theatre, but the finale, the way they ended the whole production, was absolutely stunning. That was when you realized that the twists really came into such a great reality. I think in life, when you expect things that are, what do we call this, when there are things that are so unexpected and they happen before your very eyes, and you can say that is magic. That was the most magical moment of the production, and I think everyone who watched it really loved it. And there were many elements about it that I loved, but I wish they could have made the story much stronger, because it was a bit topsy-turvy at times. But despite that, the performers acted it so well. They got the accent right, they got the setting right, and the musical production was just one of the best things about it. So if you are a fan of folk tales, Irish music, a simple but quite touching love story, then this is for you. Once, the musical has got many beautiful elements to it. It's quite unique. It's not the usual musical that you go to where you've got all the great dancing, the great choreography. This is kinda, it's, you know what, looking at someone's story, you become a part of it, as if you're watching a love story unfold before your very eyes. That was the very essence of Once, the musical. And I'm so happy to have been invited to the press night to see it. And of course, I'm looking forward to my next theatre adventure. And it's good to be back at Milton Keynes Theatre to do another review of an exciting musical. So to all of you, my friends across the world, thank you so much for following my adventure. There's still so much more shows that I'm so excited to watch, and I can't wait to share with you my views about them. So, right here in Ernie's car, going back home to Bronze, thank you so much for following the adventure. And before I forget, let me say this. Mwah, because I love you all. Until then, and always remember, please don't forget to subscribe and be part of my growing channel of talking about life, beauty, and being happy. This is Jess once more, and I'll catch up with you very, very soon. Mwah. Bye!